How you doing, folks? I want to do kind of a little product review, my thoughts on the Safari Tuff Aeromaster back quiver. There's some, I'll give you things that I like about it. We'll just go over right now the overall construction. And the start with, the overall construction has got a semi-rigid plastic frame that goes all the way up to here, down to the bottom. You've got 1.5 inches of foam in the bottom of this, and if you can see that screw where my index finger is pointing to, that's one of the screws. It's 3 screws that holds that foam in, and it's 1.5 inches thick of foam. So broadheads, field points, everything's going to be secure and quiet as you walk through the woods and all that. It's got a good size opening to be able to get your arrows out. Since you're drawing the arrows out from the bottom of it, from your side, from the bottom up, is, you know, a good idea, and especially for me. I don't have that much range of motion to reach over my back for a back quiver that I have, so that was a really good plus. That's one thing I was looking for, and run across these. I've never owned the older ones. I don't know, you know, how they were, but this is the only one I've owned. I've got another one for another bow that's coming. It has a generous side pocket, a lot of room in there. I'm gonna put a stringer in there, extra tab, glove, whatever you use, you can put it in there. The mare suede leather is in strata camo. It is water resistant. It's double-sided. It's on the inside of it and the outside. You can buy extra accessories for this thing. You can get a shorter hood, longer hood. I think I got the long hood on both of mine, I think. And you can get a air shield, which is a cover that covers that, keep debris and stuff out of there, out from the inside of it. I've never really had much of a problem with debris getting in there. I've had some, but it may be something I'm looking into in the near future, to put one on there, so it ain't really no different to be able to get your arrows in and out. With the foam, it keeps everything stationary. It has a extra material up here at the top on the inside that is double quilted, I imagine. It keeps your fletching quiet. It don't really move. I've never had a problem with this out in the woods. I've took it turkey hunting and it's been really quiet. It doesn't really matter how you can, you know, spot and stalk with it or whatever you want to do. If you want to go on through thick brush, you know, you can just take it and tuck it underneath your arm while it's still attached to you, walk right through, put it back over your back. I've got mine set up a little bit on the low side to be able to get my arrows out with the least amount of movement. So that's the way I have it set up. Everybody's different. Everybody wants to do whatever they want to do different, but that's how I set mine up, with the least amount of movement. It does have an extra D-ring right there if you want to get a carabiner and hang it on your backpack. If you don't want to, you know, have it strapped to you with a backpack, so you don't even have to use the strap. I mean, this thing's been in the back of my car during turkey season, so I usually leave my arrows with broadheads in the car, in the back of my car, so the groceries get on it, and I imagine it's going to last a good long while, just out of normal use, as long as, I guess you ain't standing on it or whatnot, but as far as normal wear and tear use, it'll last you a long time. The things I like about it, I don't have to reach over my back. I can reach from my side to get my arrows. It's not heavy at all. Coming in at about 1 pound and 13 ounces, you really can't really tell much it's on your back. I mean, it's real lightweight. Good idea to be able to, you know, get out and, you know, a little bit wet weather if you want to sit and wait through a rain. If you got a rainstorm that come in, you want to kind of sit through it, and it's going to clear up in the next 30 minutes to an hour. your fletching will still be dry. That is a big plus. And I do, with my hardcore, Bob Lee hardcore, I did tune it with a side quiver in case I wanted to not carry anything on my back, just have a side quiver, vice versa. I mean, if you're still partial to a side quiver on your bow, that's fine, but just make sure you tune your bow with your side quiver on. So I like to have the option to take mine on and off, and that way it gives me different options for depending on what I'm doing. Which I'll carry the Aeromaster into the woods probably a lot more this year than I will a side quiver. It's just a little bit easier. I'm not really going to take much of a backpack, depending on how long I'm going to be out and where I'm going to be at. So if I'm going to be walking back in a mile, 2 miles on game lands, I'll probably take my backpack. So it's not a real big deal to pack the Aeromaster with your backpack. It's not a big deal at all. They don't really even get in the way. But my general thoughts on it, I'm real happy with it as far as the construction, the stuff that you can get for it. You can get an air shield, like I said, it'll cover this. You can get a different size hood. You can even get a padded strap for it. Randy Coolin just come out with that, I don't know how long ago, but you can have a padded strap on there. I mean, there's just a lot of, you can buy replacement foam at Safari Tuff. So I mean, it's the only thing that really gonna wear out is the foam. And as far as the durability, it's going. I'm thinking it's going. Not pretty sure, but I am sure it's going to last me a long, long time. So, and that's just normal use out of it, and keeps your air secure. That's one thing I like, and keeps it hidden and dry if you hunt a lot of inclement weather. So that's my thoughts on the Aeromaster, Safari Tuff Aeromaster. If you're looking for one or you thought about getting one, yeah, you wouldn't regret it by no means. If you had and another thing, if you have, your hood real long, if you wanted to, you can kind of fold it up and stick it in between all your arrows, and you can stick it in there further and make it a lot more smaller profile, and keep your top of your arrows secure a little bit better. But other than that, as far as loading them in and out, it's pretty quick. I just grab it, from the opening closest down to the broad as I can get, and pull it out. Don't get cut by the broadhead. You don't get cut by your other ones. I mean, it's pretty quick loading and reloading in and out of that thing. You just have to kind of wear it and mess with it. And I've messed with it during turkey season, took it to 3D shoots, and just loading, unloading arrows, just getting used to doing that without having to think about it. So my overall thoughts is a great product. When you call, if you do call and ask questions or whatnot, basically what you're going to get is Randy Coolin answering the phone. So the customer service is through the roof. That's one reason why I get some of my stuff from him or anywhere else I get stuff, is because customer service is great, and that goes a long way. He does have great customer service, so I hope y'all have a great day and check out these Safari Tuff Airmasters. All right, have a great day and God bless.